Yeah, I'm a little bit crazy about fishing.
Dude, I got a freaking pig.
Over the next 3 days, my friend Aaron and I are headed down to the Texas coast where we're gonna essentially be homeless, living out of my truck, all for an attempt at chasing some massive fish off the jetties.
There he is. Nice.
The fish we're targeting, that being sheep's head, we've never even fished for before. Neither one of us have ever caught one. This could really be a boom or bust trip considering we have very little knowledge heading into it. But sometimes it's these crazy, last minute, roughing it, put together trips that end up being the most memorable. How's it going, y'all? Welcome back to the episode of Fishing ATX. Today, y'all, we are a long way from Austin, Texas. We are in Port Aransas, guys, getting ready for 3 days of jetty, bay, and surf fishing. You can probably see Aaron moving around in the bed back behind us. We are currently rigging up, guys. We just pulled up after the long 4-hour drive down from Austin. This is not the kind of fishing that I necessarily love or even know that much about. I'm a bass fisherman. I love artificials. I love getting out in the middle of nowhere, you know, doing some fishing. This is a lot more combat style fishing, you might say. These jetties, they are packed full of people, tons of guys out there. And also we're mainly throwing a bunch of live bait, something that is not exactly my forte, but you know what? It still is fishing, and I've done a lot of research on it, so I feel pretty confident in my ability to go out here and catch some fish. Our main target species today, y'all, are gonna be obviously redfish, black drum, sheep's head. Sheep's head is a fish I've somehow never caught. They've eluded me for a very long time. Right now is sheep's head season. There are tons of them being caught out here, some really big ones at that, so sheep's head are definitely one of the target species I'm hoping to get a lot of here today in this entire trip. And then speckled trout as well. You know, you can never go wrong with some good old speckled trout. Those are the 4 species we are mainly targeting after. I mean, we'll catch wherever we can catch for sure, but those are the guys we're really looking for. We're set up pretty nicely as well. I've obviously got a slew of artificials to throw at them, but also we were able to find some live shrimp and live blue crabs, both of which are a big time ticket for the drum and sheep's head around here. So I think we got a good shot. Like I said, it's not exactly my forte, but I've done my research. I think we'll figure it out as we go. And as the days go along, we should get a little better and better sense of what we're doing. With that though, y'all, I'm gonna hop in the bed of the truck, start rigging up my rods as well. We're gonna head to the jetty and do ourselves a little bit of combat fishing and see if we can get on some fish. Alrighty folks, we're all rigged up and ready, heading out to the jetty. If you can't tell already, it is incredibly windy outside, so audio is going to be completely shot the entire video, but it is what it is. Can't do anything about it. Let's go get ourselves some sheep's head. Alrighty. First cast of the trip. A little bit of live shrimp action. Let's see what we can do here. Gotta imagine it's going to take us a little bit of time to figure out for casting length and depth and all that. I haven't done this in a minute, but we'll get it going. Yeah, that little quote for me right there ended up being extremely true because it did take us a while to get things going. Not gonna lie, most of the first day footage, guys, is kind of messed up due to the wind being so strong. Along with that, we really just don't catch a whole lot of fish. I catch one little catfish right off the bat, as you can see here. There we go. I got one. It does not feel big though. It's probably a catfish. Yep. Called that, didn't I? But obviously catfish are trash fish. We're not trying to catch those, so that's not really an important part of the video. The next 3 hours I went on to struggle. I really just tried to figure out what I need to be doing with the live shrimp because I had the right bait, I knew that, but it all comes down to presentation. I didn't know if I needed to have it 10 feet off the jetties, 20 feet, 30 feet, 40, 50, however far off. I didn't know if I needed to be, you know, suspended in the water column under a popping cork or on the bottom with an egg weight. I really didn't know, and that just factor right there took forever for me to figure out, and it really frustrated me me a lot. Like, we were not catching any fish the first day. And to be fair, not a lot of people were. Like, we were seeing some sheep's head being caught, but at the same time, the action was not as crazy as we expected. After 3 hours, I was pretty fed up and done. I hate live bait fishing for the most part, and I was really going through it at this point in time.
I'm throwing artificial. I'm so sick of throwing live bait.
Luckily for me though, by the end of the evening, once the sun started going down, a big school of Spanish mackerel came in close to the jetties, and that's when I was able to capitalize with something that I know very, very well, and that is throwing artificials. So I tied on my favorite little plug, and I got to casting.
There we go. Already got one. Nice. Nice. Finally got one. Alright. I got him to the bank. That's all that matters. There we go. Dude, everyone's popping off. Oh, can't keep them on. There we go. Stay pinned. Please just stay pinned. Come on, man. Just stay pinned. Come on. Oh my God. Aaron, I've literally hooked like 8. I can't get one past the rocks. As soon as it gets to the rocks, it pops off every time. There, that's a better one. Finally. Man. Dude, I've lost literally 8 in the rocks. Finally get one in my hands is nice. Hey, do you want this fish? I'm not keeping any, so you want it? Okay. Literally getting bit every other cast. Just can't actually keep them to stay on. They're all so tiny. The school keeps fluctuating. Sometimes they're just beyond my casting range, and then they come in a little bit, and they came in right there. Yeah, for sure. Very first cast, hook up, that's a good start. I see him jumping out here too. There we go, second cast. Nice. Nice. There we go, he's released. Popped him in the rocks. We'll count him. We're not keeping any, so. Just trying to get these Spanish. Oh, the rocks is the hardest part. 3 casts in a row. Oh, no. Dude. Wow, that was fast. Dadgummit, man. Got him 3 casts in a row, already got broken off. There's one. Hopefully it stays pinned. Come on, buddy. Through the rocks. There he is. Little Spanish. All right. 1 fish down, and the mono leader's holding up at this point. There he is. Nice. Nice bait by this guy. There we go. Double them. Spanish mackerel double up, baby. Heck yeah. Alrighty. Let's get them back. I mean, there's definitely still some bigger ones in here. You'll know when you get a bigger one. The bigger one will start peeling drag. There we go. Next cast. Back-to-back cast. Another Spanish. 3 casts in a row. Woo! There's so many of them. This one's actually fighting a little better, I will say. There we go. I'm there he is. Got one. Dude, he's pulling. That might be a bigger one. Yeah, that's a bigger one. Yes, sir, dude. That's a nice one. That's actually a pretty good size one.
Big way. We're about to blast up.
Yep. God.
Alrighty, y'all, we are back in the car now. Much better morning of fishing. I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to edit all this together, just considering the conditions outside are extraordinarily rough. They were rough last night too, but basically to give you all a little update of what's been going on. Yesterday, we really struggled to catch a sheep's head just because, I mean, I'm not going to lie, we're not extremely experienced when it comes to finding sheep's head. I think after just watching some other people, we definitely have a much better understanding and idea of how we're going to try and catch them today. But what I am good at, what we are good at, is throwing artificials. And that is what we did last night. We ended up catching some Spanish mackerel off the jetty last night right before the sun went down. Then we went out and did some more fishing once the sun was down. I only caught a bunch of just hardheads, so obviously we didn't really take any footage of that. We got up bright and early this morning. We slept in the truck here. Like when I said we were roughing it in the beginning, guys, we're roughing it. We're living in the truck. We're technically homeless right now, but it's all good because we went out there early this morning. We ended up picking off about 15 Spanish mackerel in the matter of about 30 minutes. The schools came in, they were on it, caught a bunch of them, then they moved back out. So for right now, we're back in the truck eating a little bit of breakfast. We have no live bait at all right now, so we're gonna go pick some up. And we're probably gonna try fishing in the intercoastal, just A, because it's calmer, but also because of the fact that the jetty is so packed right now. There's so many people out there. So we're gonna try to find a little bit calmer, less packed waters here. For right now, we're getting a little bit of food to eat, but afterwards we're gonna head back out and continue fishing and hopefully find ourselves a sheep's head. That's really the only thing we need to check off now. We can get a sheep's head, we'll be a lot more happy.
Good morning, Clem. We're currently out of live shrimp. Getting some more in about 4 o'clock this afternoon. I got sea lice on sale, half price today. What else can I help you with?
That's it. Thank you.
All right, come on down.
All right, bye. Dang it, dude. That wasn't as good as the last time.
We're calling a bunch of bait shops right now, y'all. We got a really funny response from that guy last time, so I want to see if we can get a funny response again on camera. Aaron, do you want to reenact what he said?
Yeah, so pretty much called this marina and he goes, "Hey, Clem's Marina, all out of live shrimp right now. Got another load coming at 4 p.m. Bye." And just hung up on me right there. I was like, whoa.
If we actually had a genuine question for him, we wouldn't have even gotten it out. That's how crazy it is. I mean, it's sheep's head season, it's spring break, people are down here, but we do think we found a bait shop that's gonna have some shrimp here in the next couple hours, so we're gonna end up driving down the island a little ways and trying some new spots. So we think we should be in business, but for right now, we got about 3 hours to wait, so either we'll go do a little more fishing in the meantime, or we'll figure something out. But it can be tough finding live shrimp, but I think we'll be all right. Alrighty, y'all. We are heading down to a pond currently. That is because we still have about 3 hours till the bait shops restock with live shrimp. So in the meantime, I thought we'd do a little bit of bass fishing, what we actually normally do on this channel here. There's some ponds that I fished about 3 years ago and caught a lot of really nice fish out of them. I mean, it's obviously been a long time since I last fished them, so not sure exactly how they're gonna fish, but I think we should be able to get on some fish here pretty quickly. This pond's definitely not putting out the same vibes it did last time, also. I mean, I caught the crap out of them last time I was here.
And I'm not seeing any fish either.
No, I mean, I'm not really getting a great feeling from it.
Yeah.
Just so weird, because I mean, I smacked them here last time.
Throw that rattle trap around. If something's gonna catch it, it's gonna be a rattle trap.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we get this like 5 more minutes.
Yeah. It's weird. There it is, finally. Well, that was actually like a decent fish, too. It was like a 2-pounder. I mean, there's nothing I can do from up here, though. All right, good sign. All right, we're gonna try another pond. All right. Feel pretty confident we can catch a fish over here. All right, other than jumping one bass on the crankbait, our little hour-long bass mission was unsuccessful. No big deal. We're actually gonna leave a little early to go get some more gotcha plugs that we've been catching the Spanish mackerel on, because we're just about out of them because they're so torn up from the jetties. So we're gonna go get some more of those. Hopefully pick up some live shrimp after that, and we should have a great rest of the day fishing in the saltwater. We were basically just doing this to kill some time, and you know what, came up pretty much empty, but no big deal. We'll keep fighting.
The middle of day 2 was a struggle. For the longest time, my friend Aaron and I just looked around for a bait shop that had live shrimp, and we just couldn't do it. No one in town seemed to have live shrimp. So for a little while, we went down to the beach and we tried to catch some bait fish just throwing a cast net around, and unfortunately we had no luck doing that. So afterwards, we went around to a little jetty inshore, like kind of where a little inlet was to where boats were coming in and out of the marina, and we were just throwing around some plugs and stuff, trying to get some fish. Nothing. We finally got a hit on the live shrimp and went back into town to go ahead and buy some, and then we drove all the way back out to the jetty to continue fishing. And that was when I realized something extraordinarily tragic. I forgot my fishing bag at that little inlet where we were fishing earlier in the day. So I went ahead and dropped Aaron off, and he went out and started fishing the jetty while I drove 30 minutes back into town to try and find my bag. And unfortunately, I was unsuccessful. I ended up losing about $300 to $400 in saltwater tackle, along with some nice pliers and a nice bag, all together from just a dumb mistake of me leaving my bag on the jetty out there and just not even thinking about it. I walked off without it, and at that point, my spirits were crushed. We hadn't caught a sheep's head to that point in the trip. We really hadn't caught a whole lot of fish in general. We'd already spent so much money to come down here. We weren't catching fish. It had been all day. It was getting later in the day now, and we hadn't caught hardly anything. This trip seemed to be a bust at this point, and I was really, really upset. Plus, on top of that, obviously lost $400 worth of tackle. I lost everything I brought down there with me fishing-wise other than my rods. I was in the dumps. So with that, I made the long 30-minute drive back to the jetty with my spirits being about as low as ever, just hoping to go out and catch a sheep's head. That was really all I could do at this point, just try and catch a few sheep's head, keep my morale up, but I didn't have a whole lot of hope considering we hadn't caught anything. But luckily, sometimes when you're at your lowest, you'll find ways to pull through and get back on your feet, and that's exactly what we did here, guys. We actually found some people out on the jetty that kind of taught us a thing or two about how to properly sheep's head fish, and once we did that, it really started to click. And within the matter of 30 minutes, my spirits went from being absolutely crushed down the dumps to on top of the world.
There's one. There's one. There's one. There we go. Oh! Dang. Hey, that's second cast though. It's not bad. That's a good sign right there, y'all. We're in the zone. Everyone's getting eats. There's plenty of sheep's head around. Good little hookup right there. Now let's land ourselves one. Come on, man. Stay on. Stay on. Mother, man. Damn it. Just can't get him to stay pinned, like, to save my life. I got one. Come on. Stay pinned. It's off. What size hooks are y'all using? Because, I mean, I'm using a circle hook. I'm just letting them eat it.
Try hooking them through the head.
You what? I mean, that's about what I'm using. What the hell?
Try hooking them through the head instead of the tail.
Rather through the head rather than the tail? Okay.
We're out here early this morning. Like 30 of mine here.
Okay. All right. You know, as they always say, fourth time is the charm. Let's see if we can finally maybe get one to stay pinned. I'll loosen the drag even some too. Just gotta focus on just reeling down, letting them eat. It's a circle hook. It does its work for itself. Just maybe cross our fingers, pray to God we'll get lucky. I just had another one eat me, but he just ripped the head off. He didn't actually get the hook.
Yeah, you can say he gets it.
Oh boy, looks like we're loaded. There we go. There's one. Come on the dead shrimp. All right, I need to get underneath here. I don't know. Come on, get over that rock. No. Get over that rock. Okay, he's still on. He's still on. Come on. Just let me land him. Por favor. Let me land him. That's a fat boy too. I can't. This is probably a poor choice in rods, honestly, because I can't really pull them up. Just come here. Finally. Gosh. About damn time. No, that is a toad. I mean, that's a really good size one. About damn time we finally got one. The freaking easiest fish to catch that's just eluded the hell out of me forever. Y'all want them?
Yeah.
Perfect.
5, that'll work.
That's a nice one too. Daggum, finally freaking did it. I feel so much better. But yeah, guys, I mean, it's certainly not been my day. It's probably one of the worst fishing days, just fishing weekends or 2-day stretches ever. Not even because of the fish necessarily. We're actually still catching some decent fish. That's not been the problem. We've got a lot of mackerel especially too. Just all the other crap going on. To finally get a sheep's head feels so nice. From now on, everything else we catch is just bonus until the mackerel come in. I got my sheep's head. Happy. Finally caught one of the easiest fish out here to catch. And everyone and their dog knows how to catch out here but us. I don't know. I think after doing my research the last few days, we're finally starting to figure out how to do it. It's not very difficult. It's more or less just about finding live shrimp and then rigging it up right. And I think we finally got a good rig for it, so we should be able to catch plenty more. All right, we'll see if we can get this one pinned. Sheep's head. Yes, sir. That's another solid one too, dude. Got to wait for a wave to get him up. Come on, big wave. All right, number 2. Come on. Come on. What's always fascinated me so much about these fish is just their teeth, man. Ever since I was a little kid, it's just been the craziest thing to me seeing that they have the same teeth as us. It's pretty freaking wild. We're starting to get them now. Honestly, we're just gonna slide them on down the rock. Back into the water. Yep. Dude. I'm gonna try a smaller hook because they're just popping off every time.
Let me see your hook.
Is that a little?
This is what I'm using.
Really? We got that one. Huh, I don't know. Pretty good one?
Oh, that's a red.
It's a red?
It's a drop.
Really? How big? How big? That's not a bad one at all. That's like a nice slot. You got the net? Got the net? There you go. Holy cow. Dude, let's go, Aaron. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, that's awesome. Dude, way to be, bro. Hell yeah. Dude, let's go, bro. Yeah, get your measure to
You have pliers? Oh, you caught a fish?
Yeah, I was fighting a fish the whole time you were fighting it. Here, just swim in.
Oh, he's wrapped around my finger. It's on the other side.
You want him?
Hold that.
Yep. Let me get mine back real fast. There we go. Another sheep's head. Let's deal with Aaron's redfish today. That's a little more important than this. Don't know how much of this fight we actually got on camera, y'all, because I was fighting a sheep's head in the middle of the redfish, but Aaron with the redfish, bottom rig with shrimp. Sometimes that's just how you gotta get it done. What's he saying?
29.
Maybe 29.
29.
29.
Nice, dude.
Is that a bull?
I was saying that might be just about the slot.
Red
I
drum?
think it's 28.
28.
Yep.
So that's technically a bull.
Technically a bull. High five, dude.
All right.
Nice, just like that. Heck yeah, dude. That's sweet. Good job, man. That's so awesome. Heck yeah, dude. Alrighty.
29 inches.
29 incher. Baby bull. Just be very careful. Just slide them down, I guess.
Come on, wave.
Oh, there he goes. Ha! Sprung into action. Woo! Heck yeah, dude. That's awesome, man. Got more sheep's head playing than me. Another one. Oh, he's a fighter. Dang, he's fighting. This is probably a pretty good one. This is probably one of the harder fighting ones I've had yet. He's making my wrist tired. Man, let me get a look at you. Whoa, dude. Dude, I got a freaking pig. Yeah, like big one. Oh my goodness. Please tell me he's still on. Yep, he is. Okay. God, come here. Dude, this is a toad. Oh my gosh, this is a freaking toad, right? There we go. Come on. Get up. Come on. Come on. It is a toad. Golly. Woo. Dang.
That's a freaking monster.
That is a monster. That's a beast.
That's a beast right there.
How much does that one weigh, you think?
I can scale, I think.
It's a good one. That was a fun fight too on the tackle. Absolute behemoth sheep's head. 22 and a half. There we go. It's a pretty good size. Almost 7 pounder. That's a nice one. Oh yeah. 6 pound, 9 ounce sheep head. That is awesome. Just give it a nice, easy release down the south of the rock there. That's the easiest way to do it without chucking them. I mean, if you slide them, they're not gonna get hurt. That's the thing. Got one on it again. This will be like 5 casts in a row if I can get it. Spit it. Got it again. Yep, there he is. Now he knows he's hooked. Now he knows he's hooked. Nice run. Nice run. There's so many of them. Dude, I've hooked one 5 casts in a row. Oh, I know. They're all toads, dude. There's more with them. There's 3 more who came up with them. There's so many. It's crazy. Gosh. Catching sheep's head, toad sheep's head at that on bass tackle. That is so awesome.
Let's go, Charlie. Come on. It's the same one.
Seems like it.
Hey, that's another toad, man. Let's go.
They're all toads, right? There's so many of them. I pulled them up and there was 3 more chasing them. Like, they're just everywhere. It's crazy.
Hey, Charlie. See y'all.
Yes, sir. Y'all have a good one as well. Another behemoth sheep's head. So sick. There he is. Oh, dropped it. Come back. Yep, he's on it again. Yep, there he is. That's 6 casts in a row. Yeah, they're sitting right there. There's so many of them right here, and they're all huge. And look at the size of these guys. These are all well above average size fish. That's 6 casts in a row now. All right, another one, 6 in a row. Ah, that was a little hard. I was trying to get it. All right, he's good though. Oh, I got one too. There it is. He's running as well. Another bit, he's not as big, but he's not bad. There we go. These little ones you can actually pull over. The big ones you can't. They're too big. Another one. I think that's like 8 or 9, I want to say. I don't even know. There he is. There he is. Another one. He's running. Running. Another one. Golly. Okay, that's a pretty big one. Oh, golly, this is a big one. Yeah, that's a really big one. This might be one of the bigger ones I've caught yet. Woo. Holy. Yeah. There we go. Yes, sir. Toads. Freaking toads. Another behemoth sheep's head. This one's easily 6-7 pounds as well. This is just special now. It really is. Get. Yeah. There he is. Nice. Another one. It's another toad too. Gosh. Man. This is the quickest I've landed one of the toad ones for sure. I actually got them to go where I wanted them to this time. Like for once. Dude, I mean, look at the size of this one.
Oh my, that's big.
Dude, that's what I'm saying. I need to finally get him up. Oh. Dude, he's so big. Holy cow, don't go in the crack. Don't go in the crack. Ooh. Dude, I mean, that's a toad, bro. Another absolute monster sheephead. Easily, probably, I would say 7-8 pounder. One of my biggest I've caught today. So freaking sick, man. It's an eater. So we're going over here. There we go.
There's people all around. And he's showering.
Alrighty, y'all. We are sitting in the back of the truck now, getting ready to go to bed. Just wanted to kind of show you all the little setup we have going on. So you can see I'm sitting here in the back seat. Got my pillow to one side. You got the rest of my bed to the other. It's my bed right there. Everything else we do not need is either in the back or sitting up front right here. We got Aaron in the front seat, putting his blanket on. Nice and comfy. Last night, he got a solid 3.5 hours of sleep. I got about 5, along with some really intense heartburn, lots of fun. I think last night was when we quickly realized that sleeping in a truck is a lot tougher than we thought it was gonna be. We still got some sleep, thank goodness, but it's pretty rough, not gonna lie. Yes, we did do the outdoor showering, as you guys saw, which is still a crapshoot, especially all the people down here right now for spring break. It's just, we're pretty nasty, and it's just hot and sweaty and just gross, and just it's a little bit rougher than we thought it would be, but we're making it. And especially with catching fish the way we did today, it's all right. We can live for a few days doing it. With that all being said, tomorrow is going to be our last day here, day 4, which we were maybe looking at staying here for. We're not going to do because the weather's going to be really, really nasty, as well as I don't think we can bear another night sleeping in the truck. That's probably the main reason why. But we're gonna get up bright and early in the morning, literally in about 4 hours from now, go to the bait shop, hopefully get a little more shrimp, head out to the jetty, hopefully catch some more mackerel, sheep's head, whatever's looking to bite, and then that'll be about it for the trip. As crazy of an up and down day as we had, guys, we're still doing really well. We're doing really, really good on the trip right now. So we can go to sleep being very happy of what we caught today, knowing that tomorrow is just gonna be adding on, trying to get bonus. Alrighty, good morning, y'all. Welcome back. It is officially day 3, our final day here in Port Aransas. You can probably see from the light outside, we got up a little later than we planned on, but not because we overslept our alarm, because we had a nasty, nasty line of storms come through last night, all the way from 2 a.m. until around 7:45. It's currently a little past 8:30. It's really, this is about the best weather we've had all morning at this point. The winds are still in the mid-20s to 30s. We had winds this morning on the beach of 50s to upwards of 75 miles an hour. I mean, literally, when we were sleeping in the truck, my truck was shaking side to side. We couldn't do it. I mean, literally, it was just completely unfishable in the jetty right now. Plus, the surf is so strong, it's literally engulfing the jetty. So for right now, we're doing some fishing back in the bay. Here in a couple hours, the wind is supposed to die down, so we should be able to hit the jetty one more time before we leave. But for now, we're gonna try some little bridges and just big old banks of rocks on them, trying to find ourselves some more sheep's head. All right, shrimpy boys on. We're gonna do what we can to cast along these rocks. This current is so strong, though. I don't think we're gonna stay here very long. Yes, sir. Alrighty, y'all, just moved back to the other side. Throwing on the bottom. Aaron, the first cast over here, hooked up with a little flounder, so it's a good sign. First cast today. Our first cast back over here as well, so it's definitely positive. All right, we just got out of the bay, guys. Unfortunately, the tides are just so strong ripping through there right now, plus the wind, that we just really could not get much going. Aaron did catch one flounder on a bottom rig, but overall, the bite was not that great. But the good thing is the wind is starting to die down. We're actually getting a little bit of food right now. Once we're done eating, we're gonna head back out to the jetty again, because by now, the surf will probably still be pretty rough, but the wind's not gonna be as bad, so we should be able to fish fine, just like we did yesterday. And the goal is, let's look, we got about probably 2.5, 3 hours of fish. Let's just finish this trip off with a bang. Let's see how many sheep's head we can bring in to really finish this trip off strong. Y'all are feisty today, man. We're not exactly on the rock we were on earlier, but we're more than close enough. We're in the same kind of area, so we should be good. Got one? Nice. Does it? Nice. All right, bottom rig time. Everyone's catching on the bottom rigs. Hadn't really got anything on the pop and cork. We'll try this. There we go. There's my first one today. Yeah, I definitely do not fight nearly as hard on this rod as I do the other one. Plus, this is a pretty small one, but it's a heck of a lot easier pulling them up here, though, that's for sure. All right, my first sheep's head on the day for day 3. Hey, do any of y'all want this fish? Choke the hook down, he's gonna die. We're not keeping him, so. Let's see, do y'all want this fish? Anybody here? I got you. You want it? Yeah, he choked the hook down. We're not keeping him, so he's gonna die. Never seen a fish swallow a circle hook so badly. Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
Nice, nice. Number 4 in the day. Oh, I'm hooked up too. Right as I did that. That's actually a good eat too. I was looking at you as he picked me up. This one's actually fighting a little better. Yeah, that's a little bigger one, for sure. There he is. Oh, little dude, but good fight by him. Let's get him back. Both these dudes are hooked up. Here. Number 1 for Aaron. Heck yeah. There's another one. Dude, this one feels heavy. This might be a good fish, dude. This one feels way heavier, yeah. Yeah. Come on, man. You're killing me. There he is. That's my best one of the day so far. There we are. Got 4 5-pound sheepshead. Alrighty. See you later, fish. There's one. Nice. Another good fighter, man. These sheepshead, even on a big, heavy surf rod, they still pull pretty hard. Especially when you gotta drag them from up deep. That's also another giant, though. Dang, bro. That's another big one. All right, come on, Waves. Okay. That's another big one.
Very good size.
Are y'all keeping?
Yes.
Y'all want it?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we're not keeping. We're just doing catch and release. Y'all are more welcome to keep them. Another sheepshead.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
That's good size.
Yeah, that's a good one right there. There's another fish. 3 casts in a row. That's a smaller one, though. I don't know, actually. That is a butterball sheephead right there. Looks like a spawning female bass. That's crazy. There he goes. All right, last piece of shrimp. Let's see what we can do. Got one too, on the final piece.
Really capitalized on
Yeah,
small shrimp.
I know, seriously. Oh, heads up, popped off. Come right to the rocks, he popped off. That's all right, that was fun. This is a little dude.
All right.
There we go, that's our last one on the bank. Yep. Alrighty, y'all. Now that all of the live shrimp is gone, we are busting out the dead frozen shrimp. Considering though we were just catching fish on shrimp that was in half, I don't think it should be overly hard. I think we should still catch plenty of them. There's one. First fish on the dead shrimp. Like fully dead. Dang, bro. Is it a red? It's fighting really hard, so.
Oh wait, no. I saw something in the water. I don't.
No.
I saw. Did you see what the bronze in the water though?
Yeah. No, it's a sheepshead.
It might be a drum.
Is it a drum? It's fighting really hard even on this. It might be. Guess we won't know. Wow, he broke it.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it was a drum. No, he broke the hook. Is what he broke. Dadgummit, cheap ass hooks, man. That sucks. Dang it. I think it was a black drum, honestly. Like, not a big one, but still. There I go. There's one. Nice. This is on the crappier hook again, though. This makes me nervous. Ugh. That's on the dead shrimp, I mean. Sheepshead. That's on rotty old dead shrimp. That's when you know they're biting wells. I'll still eat that. Oh yeah, dude, it's so old. I honestly can't believe they're still eating it, to be quite frank with you. Another sheepshead, this time on the rancid old dead shrimp.
Well, alrighty, y'all. y'all, we have made it back to the truck one last time on this trip. Unfortunately, once we ran out of live shrimp, the bite really died off. I actually went and got some dead shrimp, as you guys saw, and ended up catching one fish on it. I also had what seemed like a black drum. It might have been a big sheep's head as well. I'm not totally sure, but it broke the cheap hook we were using when I got back to the beach. But all in all, I mean, another really good day of fishing, considering we only had a half day and a very small amount of shrimp. This style of fishing is definitely very, very different from what we do back in Austin, that being bass fishing, and what I'm used to and what I've been used to doing growing up. But I gotta say, it definitely grew on me throughout the trip. Y'all can probably tell throughout the trip, as the days went on, my tone got better and better. As we first came out here the first day, we really weren't catching much. We were still trying to figure it out. I was pretty negative about it. I was like, man, I hate this stuff. I hate combat fishing. And don't get me wrong, I really don't enjoy combat fishing. It's just very different from what I like. But at the same time, as it grew on me and as we kind of learned how to catch the sheep's head and we were all catching fish and that, I didn't really care as much. Like, literally, people were like hopping in my spots when I was catching them. It's like, I don't really care. We're just having fun. We're all pulling up a bunch of fish. It's a great time for everybody. So it was definitely a very new experience and a great one at that. With that though, y'all, really hope you guys enjoyed this little mini series of us camping out in the truck down here on the beach, catching tons of fish. I certainly know we did. We had tons of ups and downs for sure. But overall, this is definitely a trip I'm going to remember for a very, very long time. With that though, guys, thank you so much again for watching yet another video. If you are new, remember to leave a like and subscribe to Fishing ATX. Also go down below and follow me over on Instagram. That is linked in the description. With that though, y'all, we're going to make the long 4-hour drive back up to Austin from Port A and hopefully hop in a shower sooner rather than later because we smell like absolute crap. I will see you folks next time back out on the water.